What's going on, everyone? Model Deere Farmer back with you here today on the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at the John Deere 2025 Fall New Releases catalog. Now, we've been waiting on this for a while. Ertl finally got it out for us here, and we're going to have the first look at the 2025 John Deere Farm Show units, which we're only 2 weeks away from Farm Progress Show, so I was questioning if they were going to happen or not because it was looking like they weren't going to. But we will start off here in the 1/32 scale model. This is going to be the 9RX 770 tractor 2025 Farm Show. Was kind of hoping it'd be an 830, to be honest. Like, come on, we couldn't do the 830, but whatever. Got 770. Says it's going to be available September 2025. Would hope that it's available at the Farm Progress Show in Decatur. I will not be able to attend that, though. That's a little ways away from me. Boone, Iowa is a little closer when it's there on the even years. But this is going to feature die-cast left and right front body, rear body, track frames, soft feel tracks, articulation, and oscillation. Clear cab windows reveal a detailed interior. 2025 Farm Show, one of 3,000 to be printed on the cab. Charcoal painted versions to be randomly inserted throughout the production run. So that's the chase unit for the 1/32 scale. Got the charcoal black color there. So pretty decent model. Computer's freaking out because it doesn't like running these catalogs for some reason. But not really surprised. Both of the 1/64 and the 1/32 scale I predicted pretty well what they were going to be, because I figured with the Combine, we hadn't seen any other models of it out so far, so I figured they would probably be the Combine, and they're not going to make a 1/32 scale Combine Farm Show, so I figured it was going to be a 9RX of some sort. So there's your 9RX in 1/32 scale. Moving on to 1/64 scale, this is going to be the S7 900 tracked Combine 2025 Farm Show. It's going to be available in September 2025. Limited availability, one-time production. Includes the newly tooled heads, which consists of the HDF 40 grain head, so a 40-foot, and a CF12 folding corn head, so a 30-foot model there. Features include free rolling tracks, steerable rear wheels, which is really nice. I like the steerable rear wheels. Movable and extending unloading auger. Railing detail, pivoting front ladder, and cab mirror detail. Feeder housing raises and lowers. The rear ladder slides down from the opening right side body panel. Clear windows reveal a detailed interior. And 2025 Farm Show, one of 3,000. It says one of 3,000, but if you look here on the side of the Combine, it says one of 6,000. So I believe we will be getting 6,000 units. That will be printed on the side panel. And we are not doing chase units on this one for some reason. I don't know why they did not decide to do any chase units for this one. I don't know if it's just because they're in a time crunch. I don't know. Very odd. I've never seen that before. But especially since we got a chase unit on the 1/32 scale. But going a little bit more in depth here, I really like that we're getting some smaller heads. I figured there was going to be the S-Series Combine for the Farm Show because we hadn't gotten any other normal version of it at all yet. So I figured it was probably going to be that. Not a huge fan of the tracks, but I am a fan of these smaller headers on there. I love that. I am also a big fan of the opening rear panel here to let the ladder down. I really like that feature. And I love the feature of the turning rear axle as well, because that will that's kind of like how the S680 that I have is, and I love it. It's going to be an amazing Combine here once they get it out for the Farm Show. So I think it's a pretty good one in the 1/64 scale, other than having no chase unit. I don't know what's up with that. The 1/32 would have liked to see the 830. Put the big one in. Just come on, put the big one in. But that's going to round off our Farm Show units, and that takes us into other new items that we have, including the 1/50th scale construction service truck Prestige Collection. Now, this is going to be available in November 2025. And it is decorated with graphics found around the dealer and job sites for John Deere construction. Features include steerable front wheels, opening hood, revealing a detailed engine, detailed interior, and movable crane and rear jack. So pretty cool to see. I know I saw in the comment section of Ertl's post when they revealed these, lots of people are pretty pumped about seeing these. And it's a good looking machine too. So real excited to see it. It's a Kenworth truck, I believe. So looking great there on that model. Moving down here into our 1/64 scale prestige section, we get kind of like the farm show, a little bit different. This is a S7 800, so a size smaller, and this one has duals, which honestly I kind of like better than the tracks. When it comes to combines, I'm honestly a wheel guy over tracks. Just not a huge fan of tracks, but this one will be available in October 2025. It includes the HDF 40 grain head and CF 12 folding corn heads, the same as the farm show. Features dual front tires, steerable rear wheels, movable and extending unloading auger, railing detail, pivoting front ladder, and cab mirror detail. Feeder housing will raise and lower. The rear ladder will slide down from the opening right side body panel. Clear windows reveal a detailed interior and newly tooled corn and grain heads. So everything else pretty much the same as the farm show, just not restricted numbers being produced. And this one having wheels instead of tracks, which honestly I kind of like better. But we're going to have to wait a little bit longer. That one's not going to be out till October. But solid looking combine. Excited to see what it looks like. Moving on to the other page over here. We have in the 1/16 scale replica play version 5020 row crop tractor. Now I believe that a tractor that looked just like this might have used the same tooling. A 6030. I feel like that was produced recently with the same tooling, but I'm not completely sure. But this will be the 5020 row crop tractor. Going to be available in September, and the tractor has die-cast body, flat top style fenders, soft feel tires that will be mounted on die-cast wheels, and single rear wheels and tires. And you got the diamond tread ones on the front, so looking pretty neat out there. Now, something we haven't seen in a while. We are going to be getting a 1/32 scale replica play combine. Now, haven't seen this in a while. I know. It's quite odd. I thought that it was a prestige, but looking at it closer, it is not. So, 1/32 scale S7 800 combine in replica play lineup going to be available in November 2025 and includes a HDF 45-foot grain head. So 45 foot on an 800 series seems a little massive. But then a new CF12 folding corn head. Features include dual front tires, pivoting unloading auger, pivoting front ladder, and clear cab window detail. Feeder housing raises and lowers, rear opening, right side body panel, posable rear tires, and tie rod steering. Plastic corn head with rotating auger, and plastic grain head with rotating reel and auger. So I'm not a big fan of this thing down there, but I guess since it's a replica play, I won't pick on it too much. It's a decent looking combine. Something we haven't seen in a while. Do think that a 45-foot grain head's a little big for an 80 S7 800, but it is what it is. Now, on to something, a re-release, because I have two of these versions. One of them that I'm looking at right now that's still in the box. But John Deere 730 tractor. Now, this is going to be available in September 2025, and the tractor has die-cast construction, wide front axle, soft free-rolling tires, a hitch that attaches to most 1/64 scale implements. But if we take a look at this, our fenders are backwards. Like, come on, Ertl, let's figure this out. Do not sell them like this. The fenders are backwards. My 630 tractor that I have, the fenders are backwards as well. They are on the wrong side. Just put them on the opposite side, and then they will be right, and everything will be great. So that kind of rounds out a lot of our items here. If we go on to the next page, we get just a few things here. Just wanted to hit on this quick. I know it's not actual farm toys or anything really, but the Ertl iron lineup, they've made a few of these. New tooling over here for a John Deere combine, older style John Deere combine. Well, we zoomed in too far here. With an unloading auger that comes out, so that's pretty neat. Something different you don't normally see. Trying to see if It's a John Deere 95 combine. That's what it is. So interesting to see there. But like I said, farm show units, the big thing in this catalog. And I kind of figured this is what they'd be. Just wish there was a few changes. Maybe make this the 830. Maybe give this a chase unit. I mean, little things like that. But overall, going to be interesting. Price points, I feel like I was kind of seeing these are probably going to sit around the 45 to 50 range for the S-Series combine. And these bigger ones, I believe it was about, I want to say about $90. 90 on the 9RXs, if I remember right. If you get the chase unit, I saw them already selling for $400 about. So keep that in mind. Won't be any chase units in the 1/64 scale version for some reason. Don't know why. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video and look at the 2025 farm shows. If you want to look at them closer, head over to Ertl's website under the catalogs tab, and you can see them all right there and look at more in-depth, look at things you want to look at or things that I didn't cover. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. Also consider subscribing to the channel. It means a lot to me. Thank you, every one of you who subscribes and watches these videos. If you have any comments or questions, you can leave those down in the comment section below. But I hope you guys all have an absolutely great day, and I will see you all in the next one.